Hey guys, it's me Meter, and here we're doing the final character, Waddle. Oh boy, I'm so glad I got to unlock this guy. Yeah, imagine playing through the game 4 times, like, alright, I finally beat the game with 4 characters, all of them are done, finally. What's the reward you get for being with all 4 characters? Another character! That would be like essentially in Super Mario 3D World, having Rosalina unlocked after beat the game 4 times, and making the required to beat the game with all 5 players before you get all the green stars. Anyway, here you can tell Waddle Dee's power here. He's not very fast because he can't really dash. He just has like a little beam of light that travels constantly like this. But because of that, he can actually make quick work of all bombs, any enemies. He doesn't have to be near them to actually make contact with them or kill them. So essentially, you have a constant power all the time. They have very wide range on. And what's nice too, if you actually hold yourself in place, I don't show it off, I think I showed it off for like a split second there. Say you're up in the air and you don't have enough ink left. If you actually hold down on Waddle Doo, he actually could stay in place and spin around, allowing you to recharge your paint that way. Anyway, he is also very good for the dash jump game, which you're going to see here real quick. He's going to dash really fast, bounce up. Not quite the greatest, but he is better than Kirby in getting distance. In fact, that's quite nice, 2800. Alright, so with that, we are done. We're moving on and speeding this up. So, see you guys when you fight Drasha again. Yay! Alright, here we go for the final time against Drasha here. We have Waddle Doo versus Drasha. Who will win? Spoiler, Waddle Doo. But, yes, as you can tell, we're going to have an interesting fight here. Now, it's not really all too much different. In fact, it's not really different at all. Your beam could actually reach her, but it doesn't do any damage to her, so don't even try to do that. Basically, you have to wait for her to actually do the same exact thing you saw for like the past 4 times already. This being the 5th time he launches back at her. And if you notice with Waddle Doo, you don't have to be near her. Your beam could actually reach her enough to actually hit her. But because of that, it doesn't do all too much damage. You have to hit her 5 times to actually take her down. And I don't think you've actually seen these enemies launched out yet. Just some of these guys just could all die just from the beam. That's it. Nothing really all too extravagant, but you can't really go too far because of your beam. You can't really boost. But either way, you don't need to be all too close to actually beat her up either way. Hit her 3 times and even touch her actually. Couldn't even get the chance to do that. Maybe I could take her out with 4. I don't know, we'll see. Gonna do your little 5 spike thing. Gonna boost it up. No, I just boosted into another one. Alright, that works, I guess, in a weird way. I'll just stay over on this side, thanks. Yep, that attack we've definitely seen way too many times now at this point. Now come the bombs, which you destroy in the same exact way we have the past 5 times. And then hit her twice with those, which is nice. Alright, I maybe will take her out with 1 more. That would be nice. We'll see. Maybe I've only need 4 times. Who knows? Huh. Looks like I might have needed actually 5. We're going to see very shortly. I should mention as well that earlier in a video I've actually mentioned that like the second time I actually fought Drasha, I actually said how this is actually the first example of DX or EX bosses before they actually existed. That's not true. The original Kirby Dream Land actually had extra bosses as well that were far more powerful than the originals. And that slipped my mind when I did the original recording of that, and I was an idiot. But I can finally actually say that now when I'm actually... I hit myself there. Okay, fine. Nope, that didn't work. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out and say that, yep, I was wrong. I made a mistake. I wasn't really thinking there. But now, since I actually have a recording here, I might as well say it since we have nothing really else to talk about here. While she does her little attack pattern here that we've seen over and over. If you're getting bored of seeing these different characters, try playing the game. I mean, you're seeing essentially what in 5 minutes, what I could essentially do, what I had to do in like 2 hours. Either way, Drasha's dead. 2 hours per character, may I add. 2 hours per character. You have to start up to your soul form so we can finish this off and be done. Be done with the story mode and all your extras and whatnot. Just let us end this, please. Heck, I'm getting frustrated just narrating these again, let alone playing through the game this many times. Narrating this over and over is also incredibly stupid. It's like, I don't know what Hal was really thinking by making that a requirement to get all the medals. I don't know. Filler, I guess? They've definitely learned their lesson from that point. I swear, if I see the same kind of filler treatment in Rainbow Curse, I'm gonna flip tables Miyamoto style. Anyway, let's just go ahead and launch these back here and do the exact same thing we've seen constantly before. But yeah, nothing really all too much has changed. In fact, nothing's changed. It's the exact same fight we've seen. Okay, I need to start ranting about that. But honestly, I don't know really what else to talk about here. I can't find a way to make this exciting. Also of note is that Waddle Doo actually has 5 HP in opposed to Waddle Dee's 4. So he actually has a little bit more HP than Waddle Dee, so that's a little interesting thing to take note of there. It's kind of interesting how the first character you unlock to beat the game with is actually the weakest out of all the characters. You would think they would try to at least make it, increased in challenge with each character you unlock, making Waddle Dee like the last one you unlock or something to make it harder. But no, they pretty much get all the difficulty out of the way out of the first one. But regardless, yeah, your beam doesn't really do all too much against Drasha whatsoever, but that's enough because you could just knock back her little para matter things back at her and there's no damage that way. You can actually kill those little blade things with your beam too. It's not recommended though, because if you do that, you could also run into one of them yourself while you're trying to actually. I don't even know how that even hit. Honestly, that looked like it was way out of the frame of hitbox. But whatever, not gonna complain at all. Get out of this corner. Up, too slow. You're too slow. Try it again. There we go. That's a little bit better that time. Ah, I missed one. Oh well, won't hit me anyway. I don't think. Oh, nope, didn't. Those will definitely not hit me because I'm way out of the range of its attack, so that's always a good thing there. Gonna go with that attack again. Okay. I would say Waddle is probably one of the hardest ones to actually dodge the attack with, just for the fact that he doesn't really have much of a dodge or dash, so you can't really get up there very quickly. Although King DDD was also pretty annoying to actually get up there too, but that's a different story entirely. And one more hit and you should be dead. In fact, I could probably kill you just by tapping you, actually, at this point. Just gonna make a little dome shield here to block all attacks that are coming. Oh, never mind, one got through. Okay. Oh. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to dodge that attack. Nope. And you are dead just by tapping you in the face. Don't worry, Drasha. Your misery is now over forever. I never longer have to actually defeat you ever again, thankfully enough. So, you are now dead permanently. Yay for you! Yay! Sorry about that, I guess. Sorry to Paintra as well, but, you know, we'll get onto that later, maybe. My condolences or something. And now the animation you see for Waddle do is just him standing and looking back and forth. Nothing else. That's the only animation they could really think of with Waddle do. Though to be fair, Waddle do isn't exactly known as a popular character. Well, I mean, he's a popular enemy, yes, but not really a. There's not really much of a fan base around Waddle do versus like Waddle Dee and the other characters. But whatever, we are now finally done with the story mode, beginning with the game with 5 times with 5 different characters just to get all the medals. You get 1 for being in the game with Waddle do, but for being in the game with all 5 characters, you unlock the jump game in the select menu. This is actually required to get one of the medals in here. You need to actually land on the 1500 mark, which you're going to see with Kirby here after playing it. If you land on the 1500 spot, there's a medal lying right there for you. And then, bam, 1759 for the new record, and we got our medal. So that means we have 247 medals, only 3 to go, which are going to be the sub-games. See you guys then, when I actually go ahead and play those. Ugh.